everyone, I'm Kayla
and I'm Lauren,
and this is Stitching with My Littlie, but it is a Flosstube extra we are doing today. So it is not a normal Flosstube, we are doing a Big Stitch Retreat special. So if you are a returning viewer, then you will know what we've done. A few retreat specials before, and we pretty much talk about the retreat, so anything other than that, not really. So we go on the retreat, we go on the whips that we have worked on or maybe not so much worked on, haul, stuff like that. Obviously if that's not what you're interested in and you are just wanting to watch our normal regular Flosstube updates, we did one about a week ago, so there'll be another one coming in maybe a week or 2 weeks anyway, if that's all you're interested in. We get that. And if you are new to our channel, welcome. Again, same thing, this is not a regular update, so but we will be talking about haul and whips and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what today is going to all be like. A lot of waffle, a lot of us.
Waffle.
Yeah, it's going to be good waffle, but just talking. And we only came back yesterday, so we've got we're still on a bit of a high, aren't we? We're all a bit like, what we got, went through everything last night again about what we bought. Yeah, so let's get on with it. I have notes, but my notes are all over the place, so
large
is what it is. We're off. So we went to the Big Stitch 2024 retreat, which was held this weekend just gone, so Saturday, Sunday, 27th, 28th of July, and it was held in a Magna Science Centre in Rotherham, so obviously in the UK, just putting that out there. So it was the first one of the size of it that has been done, and there was a lot of people. However, the size of the centre and the size of the room meant that it didn't really feel like there was that many people in there. The room was really, the roof was tall, wasn't it? High ceilings and stuff.
Spacious.
Really spacious, yeah. Huge hall. The hall was called a big hall. It's like it's a centre that is, so it's open to the public as well. It's like a children's sort of sciencey centre as well. But where we were was way out of that, so we didn't know anything. Unless you walked out of the building, you wouldn't have known that anything was going on, really, would you? Because where we were was very much confined. It was split into 3 sort of sections behind curtains, so it was one huge room, but we had like the stitching area with a stage and stuff in the middle bit, and then to the left of that was like where the eating section was, so we had teas and coffees and pastries and stuff all the time, and then like a finger buffet meal for lunch time there. And then on the right hand side of the main stitching area was where the vendors was, so they were all sort of behind big curtains separated up, and there was tables of 8, wasn't there? So we had sort of walked in and got yourself a table, sat with people, and that's pretty much. Some people were there for all weekend, some people there just for Saturday, some people came on Sunday.
We were at the back table.
Yeah, we just turned up, and Lauren was like, I said, let's sit here. She goes, there's nobody's on the table. I said, yeah, but we're at the back, which means that if it gets warm in here, we were right by the entrance door, so you're going to get called off. The toilets were right there, another bonus. And you don't have to try and manoeuvre around all the tables to get out to get anything.
In the end, we did have a full table, which was good.
Yeah, and our table was awesome. So yeah, that's where. So going back on ourselves, this retreat was run by Sammy, who is from Little Loop Stitching, who also runs the Old Barn Stitching Co. Andrea, who is a Stitchy Science Technician on Instagram. Linda, who's from the Sampler Guild, and Caroline, who is from Haystack Stitching. And they have been organising this, they said, about 20 months, year and a half, 20 months, something like that. But they did a phenomenal job. It was awesome. We were a little bit nervous because we'd been to 2 of the Floss Friends retreats before, but they were quite small ones. So, but when we walked in, automatically it was like, we knew that person. We were like, yeah. And then Lee from Lee Bells on YouTube, she came and sat by us, so we were chatting, and then someone else came and sat down, and before we know it, we just had a table and we were chatting away, and then we saw other people, didn't we? So we saw Sherry from Just So Sherry, and Rachel was there, the Talking Dog Stitcher, and you just sort of instantly started to feel, even though more people were coming in, you just instantly started to feel a bit more calmer and like,
and
oh yeah, everything's good.
Sophie.
Yeah, from Turtle Bay Stitches. So yeah, that's where it was held, and they have now decided that they are going to do another one, but in 2026. So it's not going to be a yearly thing because they need time to recover. However, it's pretty obvious that it's not going to be long before they're starting to organise again if it's taking that long. So we are excited for that one already, aren't we? But yeah, it was fantastic. Really, really worth it. So yeah, I think that's it about where it was at, who it was run, stuff like that. The people on our table. So I've already mentioned that Lee was there from Lee Bells. She has Flosstube channel and she's also on Instagram. We had Vicky, who was on the table, Hazel, Becky, Rachel, and Claire. And we had an awesome time, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had so much fun. We laughed so much. My jaws were aching so much. Yeah, we just had a lot of, though it was talking, then we'd be stitching for a little bit. And then we'd start talking again and laughing. And it was just, we had so much fun over the 2 days. And we were all there for the 2 days. So none of us were sort of coming and going. We had the full table the whole 2 days. So that was nice as well.
We actually have a picture of all of us. If you
We
want
do.
to put it in.
We do have pictures. We have pictures which I've taken. We've taken some, not loads, have we? But I've taken some, which is more than normal. Because to be fair, when we go to retreats, we come back and we don't have any.
We're like,
really.
oh no, we should have got photos with them.
Yeah, so we made sure we got photos of people this time.
Yeah.
So there will be photos at the end of this as well. So, going on from who was on the table and things, the guest speakers over the week. So we had Jacob was there, who was the main sort of guest speaker from Modern Folk Embroidery. So he came and brought lots of his samplers and things, and did talks. He did a talk, like a main presentation on Saturday, didn't he, on the first day, about sort of some of the samplers, the history behind samplers, Dutch samplers, stuff, things like that. And then yesterday he did 2 presentations. So Sunday he did 2 presentations. One was on like how to do a hem stitch, and I'll show you some of those things in a minute. Not that I've done the hem stitch because it was on linen, but I have bought things. And then there was another presentation he did on alphabets. I was going to say alphabites then, which is the potato-y. Anyway. Alphabets. No, not waffles. Alphabites, I said.
We're waffling.
Alphabets. He did a presentation on alphabets in samplers and stuff like that, and how to make them from your bog standard sort of alphabet into something a bit more. So they were really fascinating. And then we had another speaker on Saturday who was called Tony Buckley, and she spoke about blackwork and all things blackwork related, and had the history of that and stuff as well. So that was nice. So they were our guest speakers that were there. Jacob was there the whole weekend, going around chatting to people, wasn't he, talking about his samplers. He had a stall there with some of his patterns and stuff as well. So that was good. Yeah. Yeah. They also had classes on for different. We didn't do any of the classes because although they're obviously really good value for money, when it's 2 of us, it becomes a lot of money. And although the whole things add up over the time when there's 2 of you to do, so we didn't do any of the classes, but there was classes from the primitive hair was there. Corey's little shop did a class. The Sampler Guild had a talk on how to frame and mount your work properly. Manny Di Donna was there, and Romy's Creations. All of those did classes over the 2 days for different things. And again, quite a lot of people took part in those. We didn't, but I've seen some nicer things coming out of that. So, and then there was exclusive designs and patterns, which again we didn't get, just because, not because they weren't good, just because there probably weren't something that we would necessarily stitch. Yeah. So Jacob bought out one which lots of people actually were stitching on, weren't they, which was like a smaller.
It's quite good, to be honest.
Yeah, it had Big Stitch 2024 on the top and Rotherham on the bottom, and then it was like a smaller sampler with like some birds and stuff like that on it. And there was a couple of different people stitching it on different things throughout the time, so that was nice to see. On one was on like really big count,
I think it was 6
like 6 count, and one was on so really the really tiny stitches, and that was interesting to see.
America.
I'm not sure, but then there was another one who had a
American accent though.
Okay, well another one that was there had a scarf that she'd bought. I think that was from America, wasn't it? And stitched on it the big stitch on the shore, the scarf or something. So that was nice as well. But yeah, so he did an exclusive design for that. There was a design from Jeanette Douglas Designs, one from Stacey Nash, one from Jan Hicks Creates, the 1837 Schoolhouse Sampler, and also the Witchy Stitcher. So all of them put exclusive patterns out that you could purchase before the event, and they were there ready for you as soon as you walked through the door. They'd all been sorted out for who had whose, and were ready for you to collect and work on. So that was all of that. The vendors that were there, I'm going to run through all of these things while I think about them. I had to write all this down when I got home last night because it was just like I'd forget otherwise. So the vendors that were there, we had Rachel, who was talking dog stitchery. It was her first retreat, and as a vendor she's just opened up an online needle workshop, and she did fantastic. Fantastic. Every time we went there she was busy, wasn't she, selling her patterns and stuff. And Sophie was helping out.
Yeah.
And yeah,
a few of her bags were selling there as well.
So we had one of her bags, but yeah, she was there helping and supporting and enabling lots of people to purchase patterns.
Yeah.
There was also Sammy had her shop, the Old Barn Stitching Co was there, so she was selling some of her charts, samplers and stuff like that. Andrea had a shop which was Bowen's bags and things, which was project bags, project rolls and stuff like that she had on there. And then Caroline and Linda both had their own stores, Haystack Stitching and the Sampler Guild. They were selling things. XG Designs had some that you could pre-order. So they had samples of fabrics you could pre-order before the event and also purchase, and they would be sent out to you. Canadian Stitchery was there. Hawkins Hobbies was there with a load of charts, Mirabilia charts, Nora Corbett charts, Mill Hills, kits, stuff like that. Corey's Little Shop was there. Italia Frames was there. Romy's Creations was there. Manny Di Donna had a primitive hair. Tammy's Treasures, Crow's Feet Stitching, Coffee Craft Fabrics was there with all of her fabrics. Pain Free Crafts was there, and Stitch Mania Stash. So it was busy. We had loads of vendors from people from abroad as well, which was phenomenal, really, seeing all of that. So yeah, our budget went out of the window probably on Saturday.
And I said that I wasn't going to get a project bag, but I did get one. So.
And then we went back on Sunday and smashed our budget out of the water.
Not as bad as the first day.
No, but you know, but it's only once every 2 years. It's not the only retreat we go on.
But we
in
haven't
2
got
years.
one. We haven't got one now till
No,
next
we haven't
year.
got one till April now, have
So
we?
we've got to make ourselves
April,
feel
May.
better.
May it might be next year. So yeah, that's a long time without a retreat. That's quite a depressing thought, that is.
But I actually can't afford anymore, so... Well, we've got one in October.
Yeah, well, it's not a retreat, it's a stitchy day, isn't it, for Tan's birthday. So we're doing that. So we're looking forward to that. So yeah, they're all the what was on, where it was, who was there, people on our table, stuff like that. So when we arrived, we had a bag of goodies, which was handed out to everybody. So we're going to go through what we had from there first. Some of the things we can't show you, a couple of them, because they're the actual charts, but we can tell you.
Oh, yeah.
So there's going to be a little bit of noise, a little bit of crinkles. They're still in certain bags, split up and things like that. So
most of ours is the same, but there's a few things that are different.
there's a couple of things that are different, yeah. So we're not going to like show you the whole. Obviously, if we've both got the same thing, that's just daft. But okay, do you want to show that one then?
Yeah. So first, from the old barn Stitching Co, was this chart, and it's called Sunflower Garden. I think that's really nice.
It is.
It's nice spring and summer, I think.
It is, yeah. And she's used cottage garden threads on that.
Oh yeah.
And we know where to get them from.
Rachel.
That's, what is it, 73 stitches by 116 stitches.
I like the border as well, if you can see it. So that was the first chart that was in there.
That was the first chart that was in there. Oh, we also had these when we arrived as well. Okay, so these are our lanyards.
I don't know where mine is.
So we all had a lanyard, big stitch, which we had to wear the whole time. And that number 3 was I was the third person to buy
And
my
I was
ticket.
number 36.
So in between me buying mine and me buying Lorans, 33 people got in that quick.
Were you planning on going by yourself?
Oh, well, maybe. Maybe you were an afterthought. Maybe I was hoping that they would sell out.
Yeah. Cheaper. Do you want to pick something now?
Oh, yes, I am.
We'll go in turns.
Oh, okay. Right, I'm just going to get everything out.
Crinkle.
Please, because, yeah, let's just crinkle in one go, shall we? Crinkle.
You crinkle in
Crisps
multiple
called that, haven't I?
times.
Crinkles. It's actually really warm here today as well, so I'm already feeling myself getting a bit flushed. Anyway,
Just choose something.
okay, I'm going to choose this then. So this isn't a chart, but we got this. So it's a notebook. It says Hendrix Gin, but
Well, on the front it doesn't say that.
it says Hendrix for extraordinary minds. Well, that obviously is me all over. And on the back it says, and thus one unusual thing ends so that a new one may begin. Oh, it's got a horse on the back of it. So it's basically a notebook, which is going to come in really handy for, well, Flosstube and other things. Then we've got a pen to go with that.
Right,
I'm just going to go through. Hold on, you're doing these.
You're doing loads.
Oh, I am. We got 2 little paper clips. Did you get these?
I only got one.
Oh, I got 2.
But I got a thread instead of yours.
And then we both got a packet of stickers as well.
Can I go now?
Yes, you can, but they all sort of go together. See, anybody who saw it was on our table, now they know what I have to put up with Lauren bossing me about. You all know, girls, you saw it firsthand.
So then in there was like a little kit actually, which I thought was quite cool. I don't know how to pronounce that without getting it wrong.
Octagonal, but it's from Caroline. Haystack Stitching put that together.
And in the back it's got like is it linen?
It is linen, yeah. I think it was
variegated
32 count
thread.
linen or something.
Variegated thread. 2 charms, so it's a B and a 2024 charm.
Yeah, that thread is Gloriana thread,
Yes,
silks
I love that
as well.
thread.
The
And
problem
then
we
it comes
have
with
is, right, now this is a problem. This is an us problem, not an anybody else problem. Neither me nor Lauren stitch on high counts, as you know. 14 count is what we stitch on. But that chart is lovely. I think I'm going to have a go.
Well, you probably could do it on an Ada.
Well, you could do the design, couldn't you? Well, you could do it. Yeah, you could. It would just be bigger, wouldn't it? It's the same principle.
Yeah, but like not.
And you might not have enough threads. That's the only issue. But you never know. Watch this space. I might decide to have a go, although my eyes just may decide that that's not happening. But either way, something's going to happen with that chart because I do like that. It's an octagonal pin keep. So we had that. And then we also had 2 charts, which I can't show you because that's the actual chart. But we had one from Hello from Liz Matthews, which says says stitch, stash, smile in the middle, and then it's got like a nice border around it. And that's like a small, so it's only 50 stitches wide by 54 stitches high, so that's a small one.
I'm going to stitch that very soon because I think it's quite
probably with
relatable.
variegated.
Yeah.
So that's a nice small one. And then we also had one from Michelle, Mama Loves You GB. Again, I can't show it you because it's the actual charts, but it is a Norfolk flower. So I'm not 100% certain, but I think it's probably off one of the samplers that's been drawn off one of the samplers that she's done. I don't know though, that could be completely wrong, but it's another sunflower one. I am never wrong. But that's really nice as well. So I love the sunflower thing going on here.
I know.
I'm really liking these sunflower things.
Wait, where we go now? So I got 2 threads. You only got 1, but I think you got 2 pins and I didn't.
Well, that's not quite the same as having a thread, is it? A paper clip. Not that I'm being ungrateful.
You probably wouldn't use this anyway.
Why wouldn't I?
But it's like a blue sparkly thread, which you actually can't see the sparkles.
What
on camera?
What is? Oh, it's the Wonderful.
Well, it's really close to the camera then. Sorry about that. But yeah.
Oh, there is a sparkle coming on there.
Nice.
So it's a Wonderful one. So the Wonderful speciality threads they are from Canada.
It's part of the Dazzle one.
So yeah, we got a leaflet which explains it because we both got these as well. So they're from different ranges.
I got blue. I feel like mine's blue themed. Oh, I love blue.
Well, I don't have a theme.
Blue's my favourite
But
colour.
yeah, those ones are from the Eleganza range, which say they're for like wool applique and hand embroidery and
show them
lots of stuff as well. So this is what we got with all the different things. So we got this from the Eleganza. What was the other one you got from?
Dazzle.
Dazzle. So that's that sort of range, which is like the metallic-y style one. So they are, yeah, they're from Canada. But so we obviously haven't tried them out, but I've got a colour one, which is really nice as well. So we got those.
Should we show these together?
Okay, I'm getting myself in a bit of a mess here.
Then we got these, which I really like.
So yeah, the little spools,
And then
tin
the top
spools.
pops open.
Yeah, you pop this in. So if you go in something, or I mean, you can store anything in there.
I feel like
really.
orts would be good in
But
there.
it is good. They are good to got little ones. But they're also really good. They were selling these afterwards, which I wish I'd have gone back and got another one now. But they're really good for just popping for display on your side or whatever. But they're
and then
so we got
all
those.
of mine was just like sheets and things.
Yeah,
so.
and then we got some more. So we got a leaflet, which was.
I'm going to put everything back in the bags because I don't want to get into a huge mess because I feel like that's going to happen.
There's also Daria makes, which I believe she's from America, but she does these for parking your bobbins and stuff. And there's also other things she does on there. So that's Daria makes. And she has a website, dariamakes.us. So if you wanted to go and have a look over there. And then we had some information on the Sampler Guild and also Kindred Spirit Stitchers UK as well. So we had those. I think that's what I've got in here. Oh no, then we had, so on the table there was this chart as well, which is a mark from the marking sampler. And it is called Heart and Home. Apparently it's from the Christmas collection, but I mean, doesn't look overly Christmassy to me, but I like that. You know what I'm like for houses, I love that. So pick that up. That's from 2006, that chart is apparently. So we had those, and then I'll just show in with this what when I was talking about Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery did some things yesterday on hemstitch and alphabets and stuff. So we also got some little tutorial booklets. So this one was on how to do hemstitch and things. I was watching the video tutorials and stuff, and some people were having a go at it, but and then it baffled me. See, I was going off on a tangent then. No, it baffled me, and then somebody, I've forgotten the name.
We do know her.
So sorry.
From a few retreats. Are you sure it's not Mandy?
No.
You're not sure?
No, it's not. Anyway, she finished it and came and showed us, and it looks phenomenal. But the whole like pulling the thread, the strands out and making holes, that stressed me out a bit. But anyway, it looks lovely. I have bought, so this is what we were given to go with it. So there's a piece of linen, a needle and some thread to have a go at. And then there's a tutorial all on it. So there was sort of how to stitch an open hem, and then really length details all the way through about how to do it. And then apparently, I'm not sure when, but apparently there's going to be, I don't know if it's on the website or anything, the video of how to do it. So I might have a go, or I might just use the linen to practice having a go at stitching on linen before I have a go at that kit. And then there was one that he also brought out on alphabets. So this was it, sort of how to do Frisian letters and stuff like that, what they look like, how to make them more adventurous, exciting, stuff like that. So that's what 2 of the tutorials were on. So that was that. So that bit can go away. We're getting there. We're half an hour in, but I mean,
we're definitely
we have a lot
getting there. That was a lie. Have you seen the floor?
We have a lot to talk about.
My haul is ridiculous.
Well, she said it, guys. I didn't say that. She said that.
But I did need all them things.
She didn't need anything.
I
she
needed them.
wanted.
I needed them.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Okay, let's move on. So, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. I'm ticking off my sheet. Done that. Oh, okay, we can move on now. I think we're going to move on to the whips that we worked on. And then we've got the haul and stuff. So you can brace yourself
when
then.
When are we going to do the exchange?
Afterwards.
Also, I didn't actually do that much stitching this time.
Not as much as normal.
Which is weird because it was bigger than any other retreat, but maybe it's because we had a really good table.
Yeah, I think we stitched and then we talked and had a laugh, and then we were sort of looking at the D-stash table. They had a D-stash table there.
I only got 3 things from there actually.
And then we went and had a look around the vendors, and then it was sort of...
And we got gifts as well.
Talking to things. We did get gifts, yeah, so they're going to talk about that as well.
Excited.
So we're going to go through our whips. Some of them, I mean...
Wait, I had a start and finish at the retreat.
Yeah, Lauren, if anybody knows, well, me and retreats anyway, 100% me and retreat. some of these things that you are going to see, I'm showing you so that for the comedy effect and so that you can like, oh my god, Kayla, why are you showing me that? Because there is literally probably less than 10 stitches in it.
You would have got more done on your flag, but you had to rip out 125 stitches.
That was depressing. Yeah. Okay,
no,
go on then, you go.
So, that's the wrong project.
That started well, didn't it?
Try again.
Just drop something on the floor.
So I wanted to do this one for a while because it's really easy and it's just, it literally took a day.
It didn't even take a day.
No.
It probably took
a night. I don't have the cover photo because it's not a cover photo, it's just a freebie paper thing. So
you don't know who it's from either.
Well, it might say in here actually. Is that it?
Erin, or is it Erin?
Wait. Can I do this? Can you see? It's not focusing. Is it focusing?
No. I don't know if it's Erin or Irene.
No, I don't think it's Irene. I don't know. Anyway, this is what it is. So it just says, hello summer, and it has 2 love hearts.
Oh, the sparkles are sparkling today.
But I have chosen different threads. So I chose this variegated orange / yellow thread, because I love my variegated. And then I just chose like a coral red for the hearts, because I feel like they're summer colours, to be honest. And then fabric I love. It's from Stitchy Ferret, and I do have the name for it, but I can't remember. It's in my drawer. And all my things are covering it, so you know.
As you can see, we are completely unprepared today.
Yeah, but I wanted, because I barely have any summer themed things. It's all like Halloween or Christmas. So I wanted to do some summery things.
Yeah,
so.
we were discussing this actually yesterday, weren't we, about how like Halloween and not even necessarily autumn, but Halloween and Christmas are my like seem to be my go-to things to stitch.
I do have like ordinary things as well, but I barely have any summer and spring things, so I need to do some more. I don't know where to put it all now.
So she wasn't going to ring the bell, and then right at the end, just as we were leaving,
oh yeah,
you told somebody, didn't you?
I told Adita, and she got me to.
And she was like, "Go ring that bell. You've had 2 finishes." So we'd already packed stuff away. So she ran over, rang the bell, got a clap from everyone without showing her finishes.
So if you were at the big stitch, I did actually have 2 finishes, but I couldn't show.
She didn't just want to ring the bell for the sake of it before we left.
I think people were a bit confused.
We're leaving. Bye.
Yeah. Should I show my other finish then?
Oh, go on then. Why not?
Okay.
I can assure you I did not have a finish.
So it is another summer one. So this is You're So Sweet kit.
Which came from
Apricot,
Jill.
I think. Oh yeah.
But Lauren you'd already decided you didn't want to do the writing, didn't you? You just wanted the pillow with the ice cream.
Because I feel like that would be cute. And yeah, I didn't really like the writing that much.
Well, you just didn't think it was necessary for what you wanted.
Yeah.
You wanted it as just a little, like, a longer sort of pillow finish, decorative thing.
And I lost my needle at the retreat, so if anybody stood on it, then sorry about that. So, here it is. I stitched everything. No, I stitched it with everything in the kit. So it's just 14 count white Ada and with all the threads. I think it's really cute. So I only had these 2 done before the retreat, so I did these 3. And I really like it.
That's very cute.
It is.
It will look nice as a little pillow, little summer pillow.
Yeah, and I feel like we should put pom-pom trim around it when it's finished.
That
well,
royal,
I do help you.
that royal wee. When have you ever helped me with pom-pom trim?
No, with pillows I'm on about. I do help you.
Yeah, she
yeah, so that is my second finish. Very happy about that.
So yeah, she did have 2 finishes. She did.
I pretty much I stitched that really quickly actually. Maybe 2 days I think I've worked on it for.
I think so. 2 sessions, because you don't add days and not like full days. Obviously, they're just sessions. That's not. Okay, so I stitched on my plan, which if you watched our last Flosstube video, I had plans, so I was gonna take 2 of my bigger projects, which are just they're both on Pattern Keeper, and they are just fairly easy patterns to just like my stitching shelves I was taking, which is a variegated thread, so I could have just done it on my Quaker flag, which again is relatively easy. So I'm going to show you my stitching shelves first, because that's the first ones I actually managed to keep my work in. So this is what the pattern looks like. This is Stitching Shells, and it was a Galliana Cross stitch designs, but as I've mentioned to you guys many times before, she is no longer designing and sold her pattern rights off to another company, which is Historische Stickmuster, which is in the description box below. There is a link to where her patterns now are, even though I've got all the ones that I want, so it's irrelevant to me, but that who the designer was. I am stitching this on a 14 count Ada, which is in cream, and I am using DMC 4215, which is a variegated thread. I will put a picture up of the last time you saw it. However, there's not a massive amount of I've got a drink here, and I'm trying really hard not to dunk my. I really want tea, coffee dyed cream Ada.
I'm not getting the blame and putting my mug all the way over here. Look.
So
Right. All the way there.
you will have seen the last time you saw it. This is where I am now. So I worked on this section here, and I did put in 433 stitches on that, so I was quite impressed by that. But this is an easy pattern, especially when you're doing longer lines like this, because it's something you can just get on with, and before you know it you've done a fair amount of stitches. So that is where I'm up to, and I am really enjoying. I do enjoy working on that one. It's the same. She's the same designer as my big red house that I did, Christmas house, and I've got so many more of her designs, and I do love working on them, especially because they're so easy to just. They are Pattern Keeper compatible, and well, they are now. They were then. I mean, I don't know if they are now, that they're obviously with another company. I don't know how that works. And I use variegated threads. You can do what you like with them. You could put whatever colours you wanted to whatever, but I just like the variegated thread thing. They're just an easy stitch for me. So, and it is being held in my bag, which Maggie gave me, which is from Just Crossing Stitches, and the link to that is in the description box as always down below. So that one I felt like I got quite a lot of work put into. I'll go again, shall I? Right, now this one, brace yourselves people, if you blink you will miss this one. Okay, I picked this up on Saturday night. Sorry about the zippers, but
I don't think people mind, to be honest.
so this one is my Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, third part. Okay, this is stitch along out currently. There's 3 parts out. Currently I am managing to keep up with it, so I thought I'd pull this out for a little bit. Yeah, okay. I mean,
A very little bit.
this is what typical stitchers get up to at retreats, right? I mean, some people do hundreds and hundreds, but this is pretty much what typical stitchers get up to. Now, the last time you saw this, I will put a picture up, but this is hysterical.
Look at all the progress.
Dun, dun, dun. The last time you saw this, all of this was already done. Okay. So I tell you what I did.
The feet.
The feet.
Hooves.
So I have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, more than I thought. 8, 9. Oh, actually, I have about 30 stitches. I thought I'd got less than 10. Now that is a bonus if ever I saw one.
Amazing.
That was worth it. That was. But you know, 30 stitches is 30 stitches it didn't have before. So
yeah.
Have a good laugh at that one, guys.
Okay, so
Also, this is on a 14 count Ada from Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics. She does not name her fabrics, so I cannot tell you what it is. And I am using DMC colours provided, but with CXC threads. So that is that one. Right.
So
You going off?
yeah, because I've got 3 left. So I decided to work on Summer Pillow from Flossabilities because I haven't done this one for a little while.
And Lauren was there with
She
Mama
was.
Flossabilities.
But I worked on this when she left.
And we actually do have a picture with Lauren.
We do.
So that was nice to catch up with her, wasn't it?
Yep.
Although they're on a different table, so we didn't see a huge amount of them, but we did get to say hi, have a picture taken.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
So, well, actually, I'm sure when we first arrived, they were getting out the car next to us, wasn't they?
Oh, they were, yeah.
So we had a
So we
little
already saw
talk.
them before we had them. We were like, oh my god, hi!
Yeah.
As you do, you know, hi! Big hugs and all that sort of stuff.
So I actually got loads done on this, to be honest. So, here it is. So I did the border of the sun, and then I did the snorkels, I think they're called. And I really like it. It's really cool. I love the pink variegated and the thread. Well, it's like pink and red, but it's 107 DMC. The writing never focuses on this phone. But yeah, that's pretty true actually. And the fabric is from, I think it's unknown. I don't know where it's from. But yeah, I'm very happy with that progress. And I like the blocks on this because like they're not like tiny, but they're not huge.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, you like we've said before, you can just do a block at a time and you feel like you've got some progress. So even if you've only got a small amount of stitching time, you just pull it out, do a block, and you're like, oh yeah, that was worth doing.
Surprisingly, there's quite a lot of stitches in them blocks. You wouldn't really think it, but there is quite a lot.
Mm.
So I'm really happy with that one. And then my needle minder is from Just Get Stitching. I thought it goes with the fabric literally perfectly. So I thought,
I think that
we're in the summer. So
that fabric I think might be from Zoe.
Yeah, I was thinking
because it's a printed fabric on one side, so I think it's from Zoe's Gifts and Crafts.
I was very glad to get some more progress on that. Do you want me to go again? Because you've only got 2 left.
Oh, lovely. How many have you got then?
Well, I've just got 3 left. I'll leave the best till last, I
You can
think.
tell who talks more, can't you?
I talked a lot, actually.
Actually, you did.
Now, this one.
And she ate a load as well.
What? That is so mean.
No, I meant she was always hungry. Like, oh, is it done dinner time yet? I didn't mean you sat there and had a whole plate. We had like little portion-sized plates, actually.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have loads. But I mean, I didn't mean you sat there with a big portion of food.
Anyways, so this is another one from Flossabilities. And it's Winter Pillow. We all had a good laugh about this one, and I'm not going to explain why, because that is...
But guys, if you know, you know, okay? We had some fun.
Yeah.
But it is fab.
Stop looking at it.
It's fab,
like
and I love this colour. Like, I literally do love this colour, this variegated thread, which is what? What does a variegated thread?
I bet Lauren's going to be laughing now on her to herself. 4025 DMC.
So it's DMC 4025, which I really love, and for a winter pillow, it is a really nice variegated.
Especially on tea coffee dyes.
Yeah, it's tea and coffee dyed. So this is the
ready?
winter pillow.
Here
You didn't get loads done on this, actually, though, did you?
No, I just...
How many stitches did you get in? Stop. Right, did you just do the border?
I did the border of the ice skate
This border. Which she didn't even finish. So you have the audacity to say that I only had 30 stitches in, and you've probably not got that much more.
No, it still was about 100 and something.
No, it's not.
No.
Count right now. That's not 100 stitches.
About 5 minutes. No.
That's probably about 40.
No, it's not. 40 on one row. Yes, it is.
That's really optimistic, that is. You probably got about 20 on the bottom row, then it might be about 60 stitches.
23 on the bottom row.
Yeah, so...
Okay, that's still...
Look, there's not 23 on the top row.
Anyways. Well, I just thought...
It was the same... You picked that out, didn't you? About the same time as I picked out the Arctic animals, so we obviously didn't do a lot before we started.
We were having conversation.
Oh, I know what it was. We went to get tea.
Oh, yeah.
We went out to get McDonald's, and when we came back, I think we picked up something else, didn't we, for a couple of hours? Yeah. That's what it was.
But I'm not that mad about it because, like, I like it. And
well, you've done something. You've done 60 stitches more than you had before.
As long as it gets done by winter, I don't really mind.
And what's the bag in? That's one of the ones that was made by Ursula, isn't it, for a Christmas present for us? So
I like
it's really nice. It's nice for little smalls.
With loads of room in there, so
it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Lauren's one.
I wasn't gonna show the ones that I barely did any progress on because they're.
Well, I just think you need to because you pick up projects and they might not be, but that's what a retreat is all about, isn't it, guys? And we've actually got some quite a good amount of stitching done for a retreat.
This one I got loads, so I'm leaving that till last.
So this one is being stored in the bag that I made myself. And you can probably tell what this one is. Now this one made me proper mad. And literally within the first hour of being at the retreat, right? I got this one out and I was like, yeah, gonna stitch on this one. Actually, this one's going to be a good one to stitch on, right?
It's quite funny because, well, it's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
No, but you had, like, the frog come visit you. You had Rip It visit you. But I had loads of knots. So every project I worked on, I had knots in my thread.
And then Claire, who was sat next to Lauren on Sunday, had to frog out a load of her stuff.
She was sat next to me on Saturday as well.
Well, yes, no, I know. I mean, on Sunday she had to frog it out. Not that she was only sat next to you on Sunday. She had to frog out her work on her house.
I think it was the harvest time.
And Vicky, who was sat 2 things away, had to frog out stuff as well. So we were... That's what happens when you go to retreats. I suppose maybe you're not concentrating as much.
Becky had to as well. Or was she making holes in her fabric or something?
Oh, that was the hem stitch thing she was doing. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about. So the last time you saw it, I had the middle square... Which one do I got? This. I've got one of these in the middle anyway. Done and dusted. I thought this is perfect to take away because it literally is just blocked. It's easy to work on. So I started doing this. I got this is being done on 14 count cream Ada as well. So I got, and this is like a tablecloth. Well, I don't even know which way I'm. That way. Hold up, please. And then bring it in. So.
You've got like a thread.
Yeah, I know, there's probably loads of...
I can't see.
You don't need to see.
Okay.
So I'd already done this block here, right? And I was coming over here. Now, if you see, right, the blue up there, that one blue stitch, I started coming from there. And I got all the way down to here, which was 126 stitches or something, before I realised that I'd stitched it a row too high. So that did not meet where it was supposed to meet. So the whole of that I had to frog out. So that bit there, that quarter, I had to frog out. I was not happy. 126 stitches that I'd done in the first thing, I was not happy. So I frogged it all out, put it away, and went shopping.
And this needle minder,
which made me feel better. Where's my needle? Oh, there on it.
The lady was there.
Oh yes, from Cotton and Clay UK, and she's got a YouTube channel which is Butterfly Stitches. So yesterday I went back in and I redid it and some more. So I actually put in 265 stitches back into that. So I do feel better now. I've done that. But that annoyed me to start with. But I mean, then I had to go shopping to make myself feel better. Oh, so.
I don't, when you finish that, I don't even think the wall's going to be able to hold that heavy thing. It's very big.
Oh, it's not like in the world map that Jess is doing.
I know, but it's so big. You're gonna
Jess from Cross Stitching Smiles, that is.
I don't even know how you'd find a frame that big.
Well, don't worry.
Make it into a
you don't need to worry, love, because it's not going to be done anytime flaming soon.
Make it into a blanket.
And these are the threads I am using.
Oh.
So they are 817, 930, 939 and 762. So there's 4 threads in there. But I did it, I unpicked it, and I redid it, so I'm in a better place with that now. But yeah, that didn't start well on Saturday, did it really? Thank you very much.
Okay. So, I decided to work on this one. Crackers About Cheese by Bothy Threads. And me and Vicky were both stitching a Bothy Threads on our table because she was doing a red panda, wasn't she?
Oh yes, with the card. Sorry, I've got a thread stuck in my zipper now.
She's got really far on that actually.
Yeah, but she's doing that for a present. Gift.
So you're not going to be able to tell any progress. Well, actually, like there, yeah, you can see the progress. But it's not a lot, but I don't mind. So here, so that dark bit and then that bit next to it and that little bit thing there. It reminds me of a map, like you had the little world.
It's a cheese map.
Yeah. I was planning on like doing like coming round up here. Really shaky hands, and then filling in quite a bit, but that never happened. No, and my needle minders from Zoe, Gift and Crafts, isn't it?
Mhm.
And it goes very well, but
you're getting there.
Definitely not.
No, I meant you're getting there, knowing where things are coming from, not that you're getting there. You're getting there.
But I like.
You're not getting there. You've got flipping ages to go.
Well, actually, considering I never used to like it, quite good that I'm still stitching.
I love Bothy Threads. Good.
I know, and
I actually need to get my Christmas donkey back out. However, it is on. I've done a spin the wheel thing for my festive Fridays and terrifying Tuesdays, so you might see that coming back out soon.
But like for Christmas, I'm gonna ask for the Shire Horse Bothy Threads, and I would wait till that that one's done, but that will be years, and I feel like I might do the Shire Horse one more than that because it's horses, and you know.
You might do.
So that might be another Bothy Threads on the go.
Okay then, so I worked on one more piece at the retreat, which was yesterday just before we came home. And this is Mouse's Beach Outing by Tiny Modernist. Where have I got the thing for that? Right.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all a bit of a fluster.
Gosh, I've just realised we're already on an hour and we haven't started shopping.
Yeah, what do you mean we haven't started our haul, you mean? I haven't found the flipping thingy. Oh, I think I put it.
I think you put it away.
You have it. So
No, I
this
don't
is...
have it. You stole it.
You do
You
have
stole
it.
it from me.
It's in your cupboard.
No, it's not. Wait. I'm not getting it. It's not in there. It's right at the bottom.
See, so it is in there. It is in there.
No, it's not.
She lies.
My mice is at the bottom, so if it's in there, it will be at the bottom.
This is Mouse's beach item. I'll put a picture of it up here. Right, let's look.
Is that French knot?
No.
Mm.
And this is what it looks like now. So I basically just put in the red up there. I did the crab, and I'm not sure if you can see because it's, you might be able to if I turn it that way, the anchor that's here,
But
which is going to be surrounded by water anyway.
Why do they always put vines on their charts?
Don't know. So yeah, I'm loving this one now. I love these mouse ones. And that is from...
Just a heads up, your drink's going to be freezing.
Oh, thank you.
Just so
I'm ever so grateful to you for looking after me. It
Don't
is
be
on
sarcastic.
14 count. I'm not being sarcastic. 14 count Ada, which is called Cloud Starter number 5, and this is from Zoe's Gifts and Craft. So it has a few cloudy, swirly bits in it.
I just need to find something very quickly to show on this one.
Okay.
It is related to stitching.
Oh, I think that's what I did last time. I pulled it up on my tablet.
You did. So, this is the one that I was planning on getting the most on, and I think I did do the most on it. That doesn't make sense. Makes sense to me. So
Make
anyways.
that make sense, people.
Anyways.
So, have you noted I'm drinking now? She's told me to drink.
So this is Mouse's Strawberry Jam by Tiny Modernist. It's another mouse. I like these, to be honest. They're really cute. And here it is now. Big difference.
You did do a lot. You did the whole vine, didn't you?
That was my plan. I was planning on doing the cake as well, I think goes here. But I thought, oh, I do want to work on other things, so I put it away. But look at the variegated. It looks really cool. Because I'm doing mine on variegated DMC. But some of them is
like the white and
charted.
stuff. You're
Yeah,
just
and the
using...
yellow.
Because there's so little of them that you won't get the variegation in it anyway, so it's a bit pointless.
But I'm doing it on Rustico. Like a grey Rustico.
And your needle minder.
Yeah, I think it's from Stitchy Ferret.
But who else has that?
Rachel.
Off our table. She was like, oh my god, I've got that needle minder. I love frogs.
I know, and I showed her my project bag and she loved that as well. So that's also... Maggie gifted me that.
She did.
So, weirdly, this whole project is frog themed when nothing in it is frog. Never mind. But yeah, so I feel like I'm moving on with it now because I was kind of like stuck with the jam jar, but it took me a while. But now...
How'd you get that stuck with the jam jar? Stuck in the...
Anyways. That's all my whips.
Okay, that's all that we worked on at the retreat, guys. And we're an hour in, okay? Now brace yourselves because...
Can we do these first, please?
What I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted was brace yourselves because this is quite a bit.
Might be another hour. Your phone cannot hold that much storage.
It won't be another hour.
Also, where's our parcel? We were having a parcel from 123 Stitch. And it said it was coming in 20 minutes when we started this video. An hour later. Where is it? God.
Okay, right, we're going for it.
Can we do this first?
We have
no plans.
a small exchange piece. We have some freebie things that people gave to us at the tables, and we have haul. Lauren wants to start with the smalls exchange. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put pictures up now because this is the first time we've spoken about it on a few of our Flosstubes, but now that they have been given and received by the recipient, I am now going to put pictures up of the things that we did. So the one I'm going to show now is what I gifted. So I did the strawberry
cushion
sampler something. Oh, that's really helpful, that is. You all know what I'm talking about, don't you? It's a freebie by Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. Right now you'll know what I'm talking about because you'll have a picture up. I can't remember what I did it. I'm going to put in at the bottom here what it's called, what I worked on, and the threads, because clearly I haven't thought enough to get that up. So that's what mine was, and that has been received. And right now is what Lauren did.
Right, mine went terribly wrong in the first place, by the way. So if you're watching this that got my thing, just know it was originally supposed to be a coaster. The coaster didn't shut properly with it in, so we tried to glue it. The glue didn't dry clear, which it said that it was supposed to, so I was raging about that. Then we took it out, which just fell apart. And then the paper was still a bit wet on the back, so that was great. Took off the paper, and I was like, I'm going to have no exchange. So decided, let's just do it in a flat fold. So did that.
I had to make that happen for her after she was raging, fuming.
Found an easel that we were like, oh, let's just put it on there so people can use it. Like
but
that.
I actually think it worked out better.
I know, but I do feel like it would have been good as a
Sometimes
coaster.
these things happen for a reason.
So I'm not ever trying to do a coaster finish again, because that is what will happen. And it's a waste of time. So I was really annoyed about that.
As you can see, she's not holding on to that rage at all anymore.
So it was supposed to be a coaster.
But it does look nice as it is.
I know.
And we hope that, well, she did like it because she came over and saw us, didn't she? And said, so that's what we did. Again, I will put Lauren's information at the bottom of here because I can't remember and we're not going to rifle through things now. So, do you want to show what you got then?
Yeah.
So this is what Lauren picked
Well,
up.
when we
Go
were
on, you
doing
talk about it.
When we were doing the exchange thing, we all had to do like a conga. Like line up and then go around and just grab one, basically. Lucky dip, basically.
Which was quite funny because all those at the front, which was started off by Sammy from Little Loops, she started it off. They started off doing the conga, carried on doing the conga past the exchange pieces that was all on the stage, and none of them picked anything up, and then they realised that they hadn't picked anything up, and so that was a bit of a fail going on.
Let's go again.
But we were near the back.
Yeah. So,
which was actually fine because there was so many to choose from that even when we were going to get it, we were like just trying to grab something without really looking because there's people behind. But I mean, I don't really look that much because I just think everything that everybody does is amazing and you know what the effort you put in. So I'm happy with anything. I don't really need to have a good look around, but I was super happy with mine.
Here was mine. So this was the card that she put in, which is really nice. This was from Caroline.
Which apparently that says on the back of it. What does that say on the back of it? Sorry. So it is an English sampler from 1801. I think it's obviously Elizabeth Bates, which was a woolen canvas worked in coloured silks, which is, I'm assuming, currently on display at Fitzwilliam Museum in Cambridge. So that's a card that is just in case anybody is interested in samplers. Again, I like them. I wouldn't so much stitch something like that, but I do enjoy looking at them.
So it was wrapped up very nicely, but I'm not going to get out the wrapping paper because that's going to be really loud. So here is mine. I think it's really nice. And it's like squidgy. So I think there's like walnut.
Probably in the bottom, is it?
No, it's squidgy at the
All
top.
the way. Oh, like walnut shells.
Yeah. So
or lizard litter, or whatever people use.
And I think this was sewn on. I don't think it's glued on, as you can see.
Yeah.
And then the back I thought was really cool because it had like a little pocket. So it came with these two things, which I'll show you in a second. And then on the back it said Big Stitch 2024. So I'll always remember that. And then here was her card she put in.
Their Instagram and YouTube channel.
Which you probably can't see, so I'm sure we'll put on the screen.
I will put that in the thing below, but the YouTube, so the Instagram is at Caroline A. Kemp and the YouTube channel is Caroline's Corner. So we are going to go over and check that out.
She also added in some 26 needles size.
I actually think these are really quite cool to drop off at retreats. Like, quite a few people had these little cards that they'd done with all their information at the back, on the back. So Instagram and if you've got a YouTube channel and stuff like that, that you could just leave out. And I actually think that's a really good idea. Because there's so many times you don't get to see everybody, or you, even if you do see people, you don't necessarily know if they've got a floss tube or anything. And I quite like that, getting home from retreats and seeing new Flosstubers that you've been to retreats with. But a lot of them you don't get to know unless sometimes they put on the retreat page. Sometimes I think Sammy's put up one about the Instagram channels. But I think it's quite nice to know
Instagram channels.
Instagram pages, accounts.
Instagram channels. Anyways, can you do yours now?
Yeah, okay, I'm just trying to speak to the people.
But I'm just saying, like, she'll be doing her own cards in this probably soon. You will be, probably. Why are you doing that?
What?
Staring at me.
I don't even know where mine is. Just talk while I find it.
I hate when you say this, because I don't know what to talk about. You put me on the spot.
Well, you talk enough about me when I'm here, so you may as well talk about me when I'm not here.
She's lost it, probably.
I haven't, I found.
Good.
Okay, so mine wasn't wrapped up like this. I've just re-wrapped it.
Oh, yeah.
It actually was wrapped up a lot nicer than this.
A lot nicer.
A lot nicer. So it was wrapped with some really nice gold metallic ribbon. And then wrapped in some material, some fabric. Really nice. So when I opened it, this was what my... So this chart was by a lady by Janice, who I didn't get round to saying thank you to in the retreat because there were so many people, but I have actually reached out to her since I've got home and chatted and said thank you and how lovely it is. So this is what she made for me. So this is called Sunflower and it is from Box and Fox. So really beautiful, and it's on some really nice sort of blue sky sort of coloured fabric
as well.
And it is done as a flat fold, so she's done two bits and put them together, and it'll be like a hanging, or you can put it on an easel. And then the back of it she's stitched Big Stitch 2024 and looks like a variegated thread as well at the back. So yeah, that was our exchange pieces. So I love doing these smalls exchanges. They seem quite stressful at the time trying to find something that fits the criteria, but when you come back with something that somebody else has made, we've got 2 or 3 different pieces now, haven't we? 3, I think. It's amazing to have something else that someone else has done for you in your home. So that was our exchange pieces. So if anybody or either of them are watching, thank you very much.
Yeah.
They are amazing and we really do appreciate them, and we'll be displaying them all the time with the rest of the ones that we have been fortunate to receive. Okay, so next we are going to go on to things that we were given at the table or from people who we know before we go into a stash. So and also we'll talk about stuff we got from the de-stash table. We're going to go from what we were given first of all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, What's her actual name, Mum? We're not good
You
at
know
names.
what I'm like with names? I have to apologise all the time for this.
But anyways, Flossie Sews and Grows gave me these because we had a little conversation at the end, which was nice. She also gave me a charm as well, but I don't have that in my bag, so I think I put it in your bag.
Oh, it's probably in there then. It's
Yeah.
a penguin one, which you can use for your pillow, your winter pillow.
So I really like these cards. Very handy, and they're floss drops, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think she said her husband, was it her husband?
Has designed it, I think,
Yeah,
and made
right.
the cards for her. It's really cool.
So she gave a few people these, I think.
Again, there's something nice to take to retreats, because we never know what to do for retreats, but I think something simple like that is actually quite effective. It
is.
You know, reminds people of who you are, but also it's something that people can take away and actually use. If you're not a very creative person, I mean, we had someone on our table that was extremely creative, which I was going to show you.
She also has a Flosstube. I think it's called that as well. Yeah, so
I'm sure most people know.
Yeah,
no,
she's a lot of fun.
Yes. So that's what we got. So I'm going to take it out.
And we'll share them probably, to be honest, as we like to share a lot of things.
Probably, yeah.
Do you want to show these next?
What? Well, mine is in my bag. No, I think I'm going to show what we got from Hazel first.
Okay.
So, when we arrived, there's a lovely lady on our table called Hazel.
Very generous.
And she was very generous. Extremely generous. She came in with a
get
big
my
bag
things.
of stuff that she had made from bits of, they're all in here, bits of fabric that she just got excess squares and stuff or bits of fabric at home. And she made these bags. I'm going to show mine first.
All of my things have just gone everywhere.
Brilliant. So she basically had them and you just chose what you wanted and passed it on to the next person. But she made, I really love this bag. It's got like the squares. I'm not going to do this justice. We've got the squares, so I've got some buttons on there. Some books.
I was shocked when she was giving these out. I was like, oh my god.
I know.
She just kept giving. I was like,
she
I
did.
feel really bad now because I haven't done anything.
So we've got those which she just made, and then the back is, mine has got roses on, and then they've got these really long handles.
They're very comfy.
Which are perfect because you can just, you know, at the end of the retreat we were finding we were so bagged up with stuff. They'll even go over your head like that. Look, I'm posing as well. Have I made you cringe yet?
A little bit. You're being the model.
Or you could even just do it like this, to be honest.
No, that's weird.
But these are super cool
It's
as
like
well.
a postman.
Post lady, you mean?
Post woman.
So I can actually fold it right down and pop it away as well. And that's what I liked about that, you see. Multiple uses. So I did tell Hazel these will be taken to every retreat from now on because they are perfect for...
Well, even when you just go out, really, shopping, you can just take them.
Well, yes, but I mean, they are retreat
I know, I'd rather put my
things to
stitching
put all
in
my
it.
purchases in. So she gave us that.
Can I show mine then?
Yes, yeah, it's all about...
Here's mine. So I chose
Go on
this
then,
one.
you talk about yours, my love.
Because I love blues. Blues is my favourite colour, so... It is yellow as well. Yellow's not my favourite colour, but I'm on about yellows on the bag. Anyway, just so you know. This is the bluest bag I could find, so I had to get it. Oh my god. It's not even that funny. I think this is called gingham. Is it called gingham? I've got that wrong, haven't I? Oh no, I haven't. But it's blue, so I had to get it.
It looks green to me.
Well, it's soft mint, isn't it?
It's aqua. Soft mint.
Stop it now. So these are my handles. So these have got green on it, yellow, white, and blue. But look at the stitches. They're so nice. So I'll be wearing this, and in the inside, did you show the inside of yours? Oh, the inside of mine's got like flowers. Mine's flower themed, and I like that a lot.
What's mine? Oh, mine was just plain.
Yeah, just white. So I was very grateful for that, let alone the other things she gave us.
Yeah, so then she came around with, well, are they these that she came around?
Yeah, I think she...
Well, it doesn't matter which way round she came. We've got these. So she came around and she makes these little pin cushions.
She was making it when on Sunday.
Yeah, we were there on Sunday. Look at them. They're
I
like
love mine.
3-seated little.
And little doll.
You chose yours because you were on a bit of a blue thing going on.
I know, mine's very blue.
But I chose mine because I instantly was attracted to this. It looks like, I don't know if anyone knows these, remembers them, but strawberry shortcake.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to pick that one up, and I love little face. And there's got beads and stuff on as well. Just done beading.
So I'm going to display mine rather than do... Oh, look. The hair's like threads.
Oh yeah, I've got some.
Yeah, I know you've got some because it is a doll.
Not my own.
Thread hair.
Not like thread hair, don't care.
Oh my god, stop.
Right, okay, I've got the threads hair on mine as well.
We
Mine's
both
blonde.
do
Is yours
mine.
blonde?
Mine's like brown.
No, see, I've got
blonde.
blonde. But we
Mine's like...
yeah. Welcome to us.
Yeah.
We are back to our normal selves.
And they do stand up as well.
We
Which is
do.
cute.
So if that wasn't enough,
I know.
she then came round with these envelope bags.
I got blue again.
And I got farmyard.
There's a goat and a pig on farmyard.
Look at that. I've got a little pig. In a raincoat and rain hat. I mean, that's just... And then there's a sheep in the umbrella upside down.
Wait, there's also...
Blows my mind.
There's also a cat and a bird, so it is farmyard themed probably. So here's mine.
I've also got a bit of thread here that I frogged.
You've got 2 buttons, I've only got 1 button on mine. Are they the same size?
Yeah.
So this is mine. Mine's very flowery and blue. And then this kind of
You've got
sky effect.
I've got a garden. Well, they
Mine's
go
got
together then, the
flowers.
sky and the garden.
And that's what's on the back of my bag.
Oh, see. Meant to be.
Yeah, mine's very flowery themed.
Oh, I've also got a cow and a chicken on mine.
I know, I told you it's farmyard themed and you said no, it's not.
Okay, so we got those little envelope pockets, which are brilliant as well.
Yeah.
And then she came round with some thread drops. And of course, look at these. The first things on there were Peter Rabbit. Now, that's a bit of me.
But look, she's done that love heart thing, so you could put the excess thread on there.
Yeah. They're not all Peter Rabbit ones. There's some different.
Most of them are, to be honest.
There's
Though.
some
I got a
flowery ones.
butterfly. I'm not going to go for all
Little
of them,
Peter
but
Rabbit one.
excited to. So I got 2 sets.
They are going to
of
be
Floss
used
drops.
because I'm in floss drop mode. Yeah, I'm in the process of putting all my CXC threads from bobbins back onto floss drops.
I'm a bobbin girl, to be honest.
I really don't like them. I thought I was going to, but I don't. Well, my DMC is in floss drops behind here. I'm trying to keep my CXC threads separate, like in box form now. And I had them in bobbins, but I just can't be doing them. They keep unravelling. They just do my head in.
Okay, let's move on. 'Cause- so then...
If you want to.
Then Hazel gave these. They were all
which she made these on Sunday while we were sat there stitching. She was making these.
Without a sewing machine.
She was hand sewing them, wasn't she?
No, I think she was doing the dolls. I don't know, but look at mine. Mine's woodland themed. So
You know, this would be perfect to muffle out Lorans talking.
So I got hedgehogs. Well, I'm just ignoring you anyway. And I got a fox. Then, like...
I actually think Lauren is right
wildlife.
for once. So these are sewing machine stitched.
And there's buttons on these as well, so I really like mine. Oh, there's also a mouse on there. So mine's like autumn.
And I picked up a beach themed and bee one. So I've got like shells and bees. And there's flowers on mine. She made all of these and bought all of them for everybody. And then she was going around the retreat as well, wasn't she? Finding other people to give them to as well. How creative is that? I wish I could make stuff like that to be able to take to retreats.
I feel like I want to make some things for next big stitch now. Obviously not for everyone, but the people on our table.
Yeah, it's about 8 on the table, so it's quite a nice thing to do, isn't it? But I think maybe we've got more time to think about things now, and you've been to something and you know.
Yeah.
Because I always, with being so busy, I always leave even the smalls exchange right to the last minute, and I don't want to be doing stuff like that because I do want to. I also think as well sometimes that you want things to be perfect for people. But I actually, what is perfect also, I think sometimes we're too hard on ourselves, and all of these things are amazing, and I've truly appreciated every single one. They will get used, really. And I think that's the thing with us stitchers. We appreciate what each other put into doing things, and I'm grateful for that. So I don't know if you're going to be watching this, Hazel, but thank you ever so much, because these were amazing, and
Oh, I've got another thing.
we really appreciate it. Go on then.
So, you've also got another thing from her.
Oh, I know, it's down here somewhere, but I've got other things as well.
So she got 2 charts out and was asking where the exchange table was. She was going to put them on, but I love anything watermelon and I love mice on cross stitch.
I don't know why she likes watermelon so much, but
Well, I like the taste and the scent and the flavour, so
okay, carry on. Carry on.
That's why I like watermelon so much. Gee, I don't just like them because they look nice. Oh my god. So here was the chart and I was like, oh, can I have that please? And obviously it's not obvious, but she gave it to me very kindly and I love it. So it says watermelon party. Can you stop?
I actually like the little...
I'm not. It's quite big though. When we got it out, it is.
It
quite
is,
big.
but I said immediately when I saw it, I like the bit, that little bit, the front, like the first part of it.
It is on the actual chart. So
But it looks quite small on that chart, but when you turn it round, it is actually quite big. What are we laughing at now?
nothing. I love it actually, so I'm excited to stitch that in the future. So yeah.
Who is it by? No, it's not Arts and Designs, isn't there? Is it Madame Chantilly?
Made in Italy.
Oh.
Italian.
Lovely.
So there we go.
So you got that from Hazel, and then she gave me...
That was the other chart.
This one.
On the exchange.
So she gave me Spring Cottages by Jan Hicks Creates. And I like this. I think it's really pretty. So that will be on my list. Maybe next year I might do that. So it's not massive. It's 87 stitches by 93, so it really isn't a big chart, but I do like that one.
Can we pause the video?
Why? Oh no, not yet. Not yet,
sorry.
not yet. We'll just do this bit.
Okay.
Okay. Right, so we also then had, so Becky, who was on our table, came round with some of these scissor or project bags. There's a fobs or project bag.
Well, I'm going to use mine from my project bag probably.
Which we got to choose what we wanted as well. So I've chosen the anchor. So it was like a sea themed. There was an owl one there which I was debating, but and then they've got 2024 charms on them. So that I love that. I'm going to use them. I've got quite a few sea themed things.
So here was mine.
Use them for that.
So this got a gummy bear on it, which I already liked. But then when I looked, there's a unicorn. And as some people might know, I love horses. So yeah, and it had like all the pink and white beads or gems, don't know. But yeah, so I'm excited to use that.
And then we had, so Adita came round, the lovely Adita, who Lauren had in the last retreat we had. You had a smalls exchange from her, didn't you? Which was lovely.
I keep that up all year round.
So she came round.
Well, I will.
And she said, do we want to choose one of these? So we got some little strawberries that she's made. Little hanging ones. So Lauren's got a red theme one, mine's more of a green theme pattern, which I seem to have my hair on. They're mine.
Oh, I know.
So there we go, look at them. Oh, you've got a little white top on yours.
Yeah,
I've got a light green with dark green felt. You've got red and white.
Very good.
How matching is that?
Mine's got a bird on it. Have you seen mine? Mine's like a birdie.
So have I.
I didn't say you didn't. I was just saying that I got a bird on mine. Oh, God.
Okay, and then we also had, so on the tables, on every table, there was a stand. So like a cake, sort of 3-tiered cake stand. And there was sweets on the top stand, boiled sweets, things like that, and toffees and things. The bottom had cake, some cakes and biscuits, and in the middle they were all buttons and charms and things like that you could help yourself to and take. So originally I just picked up these two because I thought, well, I quite like that one. That's a sewing machine. You can have a bag to put. So I got a sewing machine one because you can always use those. And then I found this one, and I really like that one because I've got a lot of beach things that I can finish that with as well. And then right at the end they sort of said, take them, all the buttons and charms and stuff, take what you want. So we just put a handful, you did, didn't you, into a bag. So we got some, that's not going to be very helpful. Right, I got another sewing one on a car. That looks like the Monopoly car.
Yeah, it does.
A star. Oh, you picked up a snake for me. I'm not so sure I'm enjoying that.
Well, I was just thinking, like, I don't know. You could eventually do a charm.
Oh, some knitting. Oh, that was knitting, a jumper. And then we've got some buttons. So, right,
I'm going to show mine now. So, was it you that chose me this ice cream?
Yeah, I thought that would be perfect to finish off.
The ice cream.
Go with the ice cream.
Then Lee gave me this watermelon because she heard me say that I love watermelons, and again,
and obviously that will go
well.
with the chart.
I've got this London bus because just in case.
Well, I've got a pattern that's London.
I know, and then
that Suma Street one.
Yeah, I thought this was really, really cool. It's like an eagle.
The eagle has landed.
Well, he's not. He's swooping. My fingers are getting in the way. You can't see it. But he's swooping to get something, probably a mouse. And then I got this little Saturn.
How do you know it's Saturn?
Because it's a planet with a ring around it. Then this yarn, because again, not that we do knitting or crochet, but they come in handy for just...
I actually can knit.
I know, but they just come in handy for like random pillows. And I got this moon and cat for Halloween, and then this flower bow. So that's what I got.
Okay, so we're gonna go on to. Did you get something else? Did you? Yeah.
So, Claire, that was sat next to me on Sunday, the last day, but I saw this and I was like, oh my god, you got a flamingo needle minder. Like, I was going to ask her where it's from. And she was like, well, do you want it? Because she said that she didn't really use the needle minders on it because she had it in a little box thing.
Oh, like the little jewellery box that we've made into. She's got one as well, hasn't she?
I said, yes, please. So, it's a flamingo, because I love flamingos. One of my favourite animals. But yeah, it's a flamingo
Is it an
needle
animal
minder.
or a bird? Just ask
It's still a bird is an animal.
Bird is bird. Moving swiftly along, quick. So I'm getting boiling. Today is roasting hot here.
So I really like that. So thank you, Claire.
Okay, then we're going to go on to the de-stash table. What we picked up from the de-stash table. So, and some freebie things that were on the tables that were there. So I grabbed this. So if you recall, Lauren's got a few of these ones that she's been picking up from the retreat.
To see who keeps putting them on.
If it's the same person, that would be fun. There was a hedgehog one there as well that was super cute, but I like this one, which is Christmas Past. So, because I like more historical type things, so I quite like that one. So I picked up that one off there. I did pick up this as well, which I'm going to do.
I instantly thought of Sophie when that happened.
Yeah, so I picked that up because I really like that one. So, I've got a thing for turtles at the moment. I don't really know why.
You'll see after a while she's got turtle themed.
Yeah, so I picked that up. Then I picked this one up, which is Heather Ann. And it is Christmas cards, so it's 6 different look like Christmas cards, and I like that one. So I like the window and the church at Christmas. So I picked that one up to do some smalls. I'm just going to run through mine. I then grabbed that one, which is a waxing moon designs, which is called Halloween Stack.
I think I've got a few from them.
Yeah, I've got a couple of different waxing moons, but this is like an older one. It must be because it's a photo chart again. Obviously doesn't have the buttons with it, but they're from just another button company, so I might still be able to get some of those anyway. So yeah, I picked that one up because I love Halloween and I like waxing moon designs charts. And then they had this one, which is from Glory Be Stitch, which I didn't. So this is a 2003 chart, so this is quite an old. Well, it is an old chart now. And I don't even know if that designer is still. Yeah, it'd be interesting to have a look at that actually. But this is called Be Mine. So I picked that up because I like that one as well. So they're what I picked up from the de-stash table.
So surprisingly, I only got 3 things this time. So got this chart, so it's called We Autumn from Heart and Hand. And I liked it because a lot of the autumn things usually say fall on it if they're from America.
Yeah.
So it's good that it actually said autumn on it. So there's a little scarecrow.
Oh, they do a wee watermelon.
Where?
It says there, look, wee watermelon.
Basically, it says all the
different ones that they do.
Wee gingerbread.
Oh.
Oh, we'll be having a look. We'll be having a look on that.
Look how nice I am to you.
And then there was this one. So obviously I had to get this one, and this was from the same person as you just showed. Same designer. So it's equestrian. I love it loads. But I do ride a black and white pony, so to be honest, I haven't found any black and white pony.
You could maybe change it though.
I could, but then I have ridden a brown horse called Taron, so I might do that. Yeah, but
you could change the colour. Just put some patches and stuff in.
I'll see. I mean, we don't really jump, so Not sure about doing that one.
Do one of them for Kelsey, your friend. She just jumps. Is that a dressage one?
I don't know. I need to stop doing gifts for people though. I've already given her 2 gifts before. And then there was this, which I was shocked that this was on there for free, but there was 2, so I only picked one up. So hand-dyed threads, and that's what it looks like.
Which is from Jodrey Designs.
Yeah. I thought that was really nice, but I'm really surprised it was free. It's called Purplinky. Purplinky. So there we go. That's what I got. Yeah.
And then when we were there, so Beth, who is Be More Creative on YouTube, was there. And if anybody is one of my older viewers, I have 2 Halloween charts that I've been doing, which is the Broomstick Parking and Broomstick Cafe. I've finished the cafe one. I'm working on the Broomstick Parking. And she is the designer of that chart. Every month on the 17th, she, on her YouTube channel, she posts out a freebie, but you have to go to a YouTube channel to get it.
Every month.
Yeah, so it's called hashtag freebie on the 17th series. So it is a monthly thing. So you can go over to a YouTube channel, which is called Be More Creative. And you can see some of what she designs on there. But she
I don't think you sorry. I don't think you were at the table. You might have been.
I was talking
or
to
getting
someone.
a coffee. I don't know. But yeah,
Surprise,
so she put these down on the table.
Yeah, she was literally on the table next to us. So
back to back.
She put this freebie chart on there. So it's called Stitching Shield, and it is obviously got, so you can mount it. It says where you can mount it on as well. Oh, it also says there'll be 2 freebies in August, and she's going to be releasing her World Cross Stitch Day chart.
What does that stand for?
That is your initials.
Oh.
So on this here is basically so you inside, which I won't show you, but that you can you're creating your own shield. So it's a free chart which she's created to share with people at the Big Stitch. It will be shared, she said, on her YouTube channel next year. So this is an exclusive just for the retreat for a year or so. So you can change the fabrics and all sorts of things, but basically the ones on the right, so no, the left hand numbers, so that one is your favourite needle size she's put down, and the ones on the right hand is your favourite fabric count. So this one's got 26 size needles on an 18 fabric count, and she's put Ada in the middle, which you could change to linen because there is 2 different designs on that. And then obviously you've got the hoop, the scissors, and everything else. But I think I might, not sure, but I think I might try and work it so I've got Big Stitch in there and 2024 and do it like that. That's what I think I might do, because I like the chart and I like it is, but it's sort of a memory of the Big Stitch then. So but yeah, that is Beth from Be More Creative. So go over to her YouTube channel and Instagram and check her out. She does some phenomenal designs on there. So yeah, go ahead. I can actually show you this anyway, because on the back of the chart you might be able to. She's got some. So this one is her YouTube, if you are one of these that can zap your thing, and this is her Instagram. So I'll hold it there for a minute. If you're able to, you can connect onto her YouTube and her Instagram page. So that was a free one that she put out. We can't show you these, but these are Star Parade Designs was there, and he did 2 freebie charts of the Big Stitch. So if we hold them back far enough, we can do a quick.
Only for a second.
Yeah, we can do a quick. So they're literally like this. So mine is like sunflowers with Big Stitch design, Big Stitch 2024. I think they had the cover photo, but I never picked that up for some reason. I should have picked it up.
Well, I'm going to pick mine up today, I think.
And Lorans is like a flower wreath with Big Stitch 24 in it. So that's what the freebies were. So we are now going to move on to the purchases that we made.
There was a lot of freebies this time that we got.
We did get quite a lot. People were very generous this time. So, first of all, I'm going to do what we got from Pain Free Crafts. I've written my stuff down. Okay. So, you may or may not have noticed, we have been, well, obviously we've been drinking. But we picked these cups up from Pain Free Crafts. Now look at these. So mine is, Lorans is dark blue and mine is in eggshell. And they say on both sides, shh, I'm counting. Which I really did need this the day before I went to the retreat because I was working on my, not the day before, whatever day it was I was working on, my Winnie the Pooh. And I had to frog out my Winnie the Pooh. I'm not having a very good week, to be honest. Or last week.
I just think that it's very relatable.
It is. My husband came upstairs and he said, can you just do this for me? And I said, not now. I'm doing something. And even Lauren said, Dad, not now. She's frogging something out. Like, you need to, like... And then they said, well, I thought that's what you were going to the retreat for this weekend, was to stitch. And this is what we really wanted to put up. Just like, shh, we're sorting it out. We're counting. Like, move. Go away. Unless you don't want your head on your shoulders anymore, type of thing. So this is, it's on both sides. And these mugs are really well made. And we don't have any stitching mugs, do we? So we got one of them each. And then, trying to get your needle under it?
Yep, so I did pick up a card, but again, I don't know where it is, but we're a bit all over the place.
You just launched it on the floor, haven't you?
No, I didn't. That was crow's feet. And then...
Sorry, I'm getting them all out in one go.
This is a Pain Free Crafts needle minder. The lighting's not very good. But it's a horse, so again, I had to get it because, you know, I think these were very good for their money. I think it was about £4.
They were £4, yeah. I've got the card, so it's Sarah Payne from Pain Free Crafts. So that's her card. And that is all the details. Hello. And I got a turtle, which I really, really like. She also had some of the Kristan needle minders there, which I like them as well, but I'm not doing a Kristan anytime soon. And then I also got some fabric from her, which is a Sparklies fabric, which I'm not going to get out because it's way too crinkly. But it's a 14 count opalescent Ada called Eclipse, and it is 18 inches by 21 inches. So that's pretty much true to life. So I picked that up because I need some more fabric, obviously. So I got those.
The drawer won't even shut because of the fabric.
Then we're going to move on to Mill Hill kits. Okay, so we moved round to Hawkins Hobbies, didn't we? And me and Lauren had been having a chat. I've done a Mill Hill kit and there should be one coming in the post from 123 Stitch. But Lauren never has, have you? And she keeps saying, yeah, how much she likes them and things. And I said, well, maybe we should go and have a look. And they had about 4 or 5 boxes, didn't they, of different Mill Hill kits and stuff. And I said, if you choose one that probably has the least amount of beads to start with, because I think that's what makes everyone nervous. Oh my God, it's beading. Oh my God.
But the lady there did explain how to do it. And
yeah, and it's not...
She said,
and in fact, what she said is if you have all beads, it's actually easier because you have the same thread that you just bead. But I was like, oh no, that's a bit too much right now. So she had a nose and she chose one. So let's see how this is going to go, shall we?
So here's a flamingo, but I thought that this would go
You've
perfect.
got a little box there that says Mill Hill on it.
I thought this would go perfect.
Is there a box with a packet? Anyway.
I don't know. It's squidgy box.
It's a packet.
So
it's from the Spring Bouquet collection. And what's yours? What's it called? Just Flamingo.
Yeah. There was a autumn one that she showed me, but it looked like a farmer to me. Like, he had his hat on and a scarf and it looked funny, but I did like it, but I did prefer this one. And there was also well, she said there was a Christmas one, but it was out of stock, sadly. Otherwise, I probably would have got that.
So this one has got dangly legs.
Yeah, but it does. Usually, I think you know that anyway from the beginning, because I did say to you.
I don't think I did.
It's in
So this
there.
one has got dangly legs, which is that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but that's what makes it better, because you can just dangle. But I thought, I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, then I don't.
I think you will like it once you get into it.
It's an experiment, and Claire that was sat next to me said that they're very addictive when you get to it, so...
Yeah, they are cute.
I'm excited.
So I had
for
to
that.
pick up one. So the one I picked up is Autumn Harvest Collection, and it is called Moonlight Ghost, and oh, it's got a glow in the dark thread. I never saw that, and we know what I'm like with glow in the dark threads.
Well, they're just like normal stitches.
This one's a magnet one as well. No,
Yeah,
for them actually working, I mean, it doesn't mean I can't stitch with them.
Mine's a magnet.
But we saw this one stitched up. She showed us this one, and I liked it even more than when I saw it. So I picked that one up to do that one, and then I also have got this one. So this is a bit of a bigger one for me, but it is the Gnome Holding Gift. So there is 4 in this collection. She did have all 4 of them, but this is the one that I chose. So this is a Jim Shaw Mill Hill kit. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to doing these, but we picked those up. So they are all both on perforated paper. So you'll see them coming out some point soon, I'm sure. Okay, next one, crow's feet stitching. So we went and had a look at Ruthie's stall, which she had these on. Again, you can use them for floss drops, because on the back it's got colour and brand. But Ruthie is, so it's Ruthie Taylor from Crow's Feet Stitching. She has an Etsy shop and Instagram. So go and check her out on there. And we went and we found a chart that we liked on there, didn't we?
Mhm.
So you looked at this one, you liked instantly.
Yeah, because again it says autumn on it, not fall. And I just really like the pumpkins, acorns, and the crows.
Squirrels. The squirrels?
No. Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's also pine cones, so I really like that, to be honest. And I think it's pretty small.
What does it say? The stitch count will be on the other side. At the top. 69 stitches wide. Is it 69 by 69? Yeah, 69 by 69.
But the tree, it looks like the squirrels picked off something, so it's probably walnuts, because I think they like to have them. But anyways, I thought that was really good.
You like that chart. And then I saw this one, which I really liked. So I like robins anyway, but I love the hats. So the male's got the top hat and female's got the little like Victorian sort of hat going on. Mr. and Mrs. Robin, this is Christmas cushions. It actually says, for these designs I wanted to make Christmas cushions showing robins wearing Victorian hats. And it gives an explanation of what it was made of originally and all that type of thing. So I really like this one, really like them. So that's what I picked up. So that one will be on my list to do for Christmas stuff probably, because I need more whips.
Can you show the one from
Project bag. I haven't put that down because I didn't.
Well, I didn't say that I was. Well, I did say I was not going to get a project bag, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it, because when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I need it.
You might need to take the price up. So we went round to Andrea's stall, which is Bowen's bags and things, and she is the Stitchy science technician.
Every retreat that we've been to, we've got a bag from Andrea.
Yeah, she doesn't, she doesn't sell them other than at retreats that we've been to. So she doesn't have an Etsy store or anything.
I thought you could message her and ask if
she might be able to. Yeah, you might be able to message her on her Instagram page, but she doesn't actually have a page that she sells her bags on. So I got this one. So they've like got a vinyl.
This one reminds me of Christmas because of the colours.
Yeah, I do get where you're coming
And
from.
it's got snowflakes on it.
But I got this more as just a neutral bag, but then I suppose it could be
Christmas.
classed as a Christmassy winter bag. But it's fine because it's Christmas in July. But I mean, I will probably use this as a neutral bag anyway.
They're
So
very
that's the
well
one that I
made.
got. They are, yeah.
Then this is the one that I got. So again, if you been following this channel for a while, you know that I love Snoopy. So when I saw this, I did have to get it. And actually, when I brought it back to the table, Vicky got the same one, but I didn't even realise.
Yeah, she did.
So this says chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And I feel like you want to sing the song.
I do. I was just about to say Jack Frost. No.
Anyways, you can always tell Andrea's bag because it's got a glitter vinyl.
Yeah.
But I think
Super
we
cute.
put to very good
So
use.
cute.
I need a Snoopy project now.
Oh, of course she does.
I do.
Okay, do you want to do your...
Yeah.
Because I didn't get anything from Sammy, but you bought a project from Sammy, didn't you?
So I've been looking at this one for a while and I thought, do I get it? Do I not? I like it. So I just decided to get it because it was at the retreat, so I was like, maybe it's a sign.
You were debating whether you wanted the strawberry one,
yeah,
though, didn't you?
but I
Strawberry one.
didn't like the house that much.
You're not a massive house stitcher,
No,
so that's why I'm
not.
quite surprised that she's liking these. Anyway, she's not trying to...
But look
Sorry
at
for
the
the
sheep.
glare on it.
The sheep is just my favourite part about it, to be honest.
Oh, she's used Whisper White to make it a whisper, like a fluffy sheep effect.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, you can see now. But I thought that was really cool. That's going to be a lot of stitches though, because that is a lot of block.
That's 68 by 74. It's not massive.
I know, but I'm like, look
Well,
how
you
many
can do.
stitches
A
in
lot
the
of people
house.
do like a thread of colour on the house if they don't like doing house, and then a thread on something else. So they like do like a bit of the border and a
But,
thread
like,
on the house.
I'll probably just do it bit by bit. I'll probably do the roof, then the windows and the door, and then leave the big filling until the last, maybe.
You like filling anyway.
I know, but yeah.
So that was
So
from
I'm
the Old
super
Barn
excited to
Stitching Co.
stitch that.
Okay, so then I got a bag from Sophie at Turtle Bay Stitches. So she had a few bags on Rachel, who is Talking Dog Stitcher, on Flosstube and Instagram, but her shop, her online needle workshop, which she's not long opened, is called Talking Dog Stitchery. She had her first, was doing her first retreat. Sophie, who was helping her out, who is her friend, but she is Turtle Bay Stitches. She also has a shop, Sophie does, in Bridgend in Wales, I believe, which is called Pink Scissors Fabric. So go and check her out. But yeah, I picked up this bag. I love these small bags, and now this can hold my little Mill Hill kit, my Halloween one. But yeah, so it's got the vinyl front on it, and then the back. The zipper has got a pumpkin zipper pull on it, and yeah, super cute. So that's going to hold my Mill Hill kits, I think. My Halloween ones anyway. I might have to get a Christmas one to hold my Christmas Mill Hill kit.
I need a flamingo one.
Okie
Well,
dokie.
this is the last shop I got from.
So we are going on to Rachel's shop. What did we purchase from
Here's
Talking
her
Dog
card, by the
Stitchery?
way.
Brace yourselves, people, because we went a bit mad. Well, I did.
Yeah, well, I'll start. Yeah. So I saw this and I was like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And I don't know why, but I loved it. So this is Classic Colourworks. It's called Granny Annie. Look at it. I love it. I love blues. I love navy. So this was just me. So This would look good on the nautical pillow actually.
Well, that's what I thought you were picking it up
no,
for,
but I've
then you
decided
changed
on a
your mind.
different one. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to finding something to do that with. Maybe I could do the big stitch writing in that, you know, the freebie chart.
Maybe.
So then I got this from what?
Cottage Garden Threads.
Yeah. So this is for the nautical pillow from Flossabilities. It's called Lettuce Leaf. I love the green because it's really subtle green. Like, I'm not a big green fan. I don't like neon greens or like, I like dark and light. So yeah, got that. Then got this one. So this is Frosty Frill.
Yeah, because I've got the Frosty Tiny Time, which Maggie very kindly sent me. So we've got this one to go with it. We're trying to get the frills to go with the...
I've got the Halloween one, so the start, it's a collection. But I love the snowman. He looks like he's melting. Then...
That reminds me a little bit of the film, the Jack Frost, you know, when he's outside the house.
Then I was going to pre-order this one before the retreat with the lettuce leaf. And I was looking through the boxes. I was on a mission. I was like, oh my god, where is it? Because the blue flower, there was like a blue flower section bit in one of the boxes. And I was like, oh no, it's not here. So I did ask Rachel and she got it out from the box.
The table, she'd got it.
Yeah, so I was like, yes, you got it. So here it is. So it's called Hedgehog and Hyacinth. And I love it. He's got little wellies on. The baby.
It's only 55 by 59, so it's not huge.
But I'm really excited to start this very soon. Like very, very soon. And then the last thing I got from Rachel.
You wanted one of these tier trays,
I
didn't
did.
you?
Stitchy tier. There was a farmyard one and I was very tempted to get it because I think it had a horse on it, maybe.
I'm not sure.
But I was like,
but these
something
ones
is drawing me to this.
are only 61 by 91, so they're not massive tiered trays either.
And this is from Erin Elizabeth Designs. But I said, because Sophie said that she had the farmyard one and Rachel had one as well.
And I'd had them since February.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, we should do a TSL. And they were like, yeah, we should. So, might be a sale coming in the future.
There might be.
So that's what I got from Rachel.
Okay, so that's what Lauren got. So I picked up a cottage garden thread as well, but mine is called Silver Fur. And I think this one is one I'm going to do my nautical pillow, which I haven't purchased yet, but I'm going to be, from Lauren at Flossabilities. So once we purchase that, I think I'm going to use this one. So it's called Silver Fur from Cottage Garden Threads. And then I picked up this one, which is the nautical tiered tray from Erin Elizabeth Designs. So I picked that one up. This was my first go round. So I got that. Rachel was only there on Saturday though, so what you wanted to get from her, you literally had to go and get. I think this is super cute. I love the little lighthouse at the top and the sandcastle and stuff. So I picked that one up. And then I really like these. Well, I've got most of the Tiny Towns now anyway, but I like these. This one is the More Anytown Tiny Town. So this one has got the cinema, the toy shop, the pizza place, the market and the church. So I picked this one up because I really like that one. And then I also picked up another Erin Elizabeth Designs. I seem to be drawn to these ones at the minute. But this one is Hello Summer. And again, look at that lighthouse. I love that lighthouse. And that one's only 70 by 70. So again, it's not massive. So I don't know whether I'll be doing that one this year or not, but I really like that anyway. So that was my first go round. Then the second time I went round, I picked up more. So this time I went round again and I picked up the winter tier because I mean I love that nutcracker on the top.
So you got 2 tiers.
I did get 2 tiers. And I love the hot chocolate, the snow globe and the panda, the little penguin. So I love these trays as well. So again, 61 by 88, they're not massive. So I might have to start one of these soon. Although I'm waiting. Come on, Rachel and Sophie, I'm waiting for this tiered tray sale. Not like you've got anything else to do with your life now, is it, guys? Come on. Okay, I then picked up, so I went back and then I went and picked up the Anytown Tiny Town. So this is the one that's got keepsakes on it. And the cat, which is called 310, so that's Keepsake's cat. It's got the bookshop, the ice cream shop, the cafe. And you can, inside it, you can actually change. They've got a little alphabet, so you can change if you don't, like if you want to change yours to keep from Keepsakes to your local needle workshop. But Lauren said, oh, well, that's Nimble Thimble. I said, well, we can't really stick Nimble Thimble on there, can we? That's a bit too long. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that one really. But and then I picked up these. Right now, this actually shocked me because when I looked at these on Rachel's shop, online shop, it didn't really appeal. I'm not a massive, like I like birds, but I'm not a massive bird stitching sort of person. So I sort of went past it. But when I was at the stall and saw them, you really liked the winter one, didn't you? I was like more drawn to the Halloween one. But I really like these.
He looks like a seagull. I think he is.
It's like, they're called Bird in the Hand, and they're by Heart in Hand. And this is the winter one. So it's got like the snowman down the bottom, and he's got his woolly hat on, and they've got embellishments. So there's a snowflake on this one, which is up there, the golden one. I really like him. So Lauren liked that one, but I like this one. Obviously, if it's not winter and Christmas, it's Halloween, eh? Right, guys? So I picked up the Halloween one, and he reminds me of Angry Birds. So I had him, but then there's an owl, which I love. Look at this pumpkin. So I really like these. So I might have to start collecting these now. And they've got the Thanksgiving one on the back of it. But again, that's probably not one that I would do. But they've got a spring
Well,
one.
it's not that bad. It doesn't.
No, it's not bad, but we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
I know,
so that's why I
but
probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but it still just looks like Halloween.
But these ones are
Harvest, it looks like.
60 by 60 stitches.
Tiny.
So they're not massive. And I really like them. So I picked them up. And then this is like, oh my god, I love this one. This has got to be a start soon for me. This has. This is Rabbit Parade by the Blue Flower. Look at all these animals, and they've all got bunny ears on.
Even the bee.
They've all got them. So you've got the duck, the butterfly, the hedgehog's got them.
Deer.
Yeah, the bear. I mean, I love a bear standing up. Always reminds me of Jungle Book.
No, stop.
Sorry, but I mean, him standing up like that really does remind me.
But the bee, I love the
The
bee.
badger's got the ears on. So I'm gonna have to start this. This will be my first Blue Flower project as well.
Yeah, the hedgehog will be mine as well.
But they are stitched in DMC Weeks and a Crescent one. But there is DMC substitutes, that's probably what I'm going to use for them anyway. And that's 173 by 80. I absolutely love this, so I'm going to have to stitch this really quickly, I think. Not quickly as in how long it's going to take me, but quickly as in like imminently. So watch out for that one. So that is it. We are done. You've got nothing left on the floor.
It's taken about 2 hours.
That is our roundup of Big Stitch 2024. We hope you like what you've seen. We hope that you'll go and check out some of these amazing vendors, and
hopefully you'll come next year in 2026.
well, that's not next year, that's 2025.
Yeah, we don't know when it will be though. They didn't say.
If you're on Floss Friends UK group, there will be posted stuff
But like they didn't say what month it would be.
No, but I'm assuming it'll be around about now because they have other retreats going on. It would, but it's amazing. It was fantastic. For everything that we were a bit nervous about, it instantly. And I think the more that you go to, the more people you get to know.
But
and
also, we just had a great table.
Yeah, we did have an amazing table. We love you guys. So fun. Thank you, everybody, for making it a fantastic time. Thank you to Sammy and Andrea, Caroline, and Linda. You did a phenomenal job, and yeah, it just goes to show everyone was super happy and everyone enjoyed themselves. So
people got their patterns signed by Jacob as well.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we are going to go. Let you enjoy the rest of them. I'm sure this isn't the first recap that is going to be coming out, and probably a lot better than us. I think is it Mad Morty and Brom? They did a live, so they are on Flosstube, they are on YouTube.
You can actually see us in the background stitching away. So
if you go and have a look at their live from the Big Stitch retreat, they show more things going on, and yeah, that was fun because we watched that last night when we got home, didn't we? So that was really fun as well. So yeah, go over there and watch them as well.
I'm very exhausted, but it was worth it.
Yeah, we are off to the caravan tomorrow. We have a carnival on Friday to get organised and sorted out and help out with.
So tired.
Because our campsite, our site has a double-decker bus in the carnival, so we are doing emergency services, so we need to go get ready and get sorted for that. So the next week is going to be
and my friend
tired as well. Your friend is there.
She's going to come sleep at ours on Tuesday.
Yeah, so
she might be helping. She's quite crafty though, so that's quite
she'll
handy.
enjoy it, I think. Yeah,
I've
got to take my dad physio tomorrow, so that's why we are going after that. So yeah, we'll be at the caravan probably for about a week or so.
I feel like there might be some new starts by next time because I'm really.
There might be, however, we can't kit up while we're away.
No, but I'm kitting up the Big Stitch thing today. And I could take my Mill Hill to have a go at. That's a kit.
God help me. Okay, we're going.
I really don't think it's going to be that bad.
No, it's not. It's not going to be that bad. I just like to wind you up.
I know. Anyways.
Yeah, we're going to go. If you were at Big Stitch, we hope you had an amazing time. We did, and we want to thank everybody for making it such a brilliant time.
And giving all the gifts as well. That was very unnecessary, but very
lovely,
grateful.
Lovely, yeah. And we will see you all again 1 or 2 weeks for our usual normal Flosstube, which is when we will announce the winner of our giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know about that, go back and look at our last one where you will find out what it is that we are giving away and
it's nothing big.
What you need to say.
Worldwide.
Yeah, it will go. So, but go back and look at our last Flosstube and we will be announcing that winner in the next one that we do.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going. We will see you soon. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye.